Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your mid-September 2017 tarot card reading. So, I just want to jump right in. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and I've already shuffled and meditated. I'm going to read an animal card because I've been doing that and you've liked that. So for the next few weeks, this is sort of the overarching general thematic energy that like umbrella energy to keep in mind as we move through the rest of the cards. So so you guys have the peacock, and here we go. Peacock, inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outwards indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, the peacock is confident and kind. When out of balance, the peacock can't digest situations. To bring into balance, meditation on navel. So that is so interesting. And around this card, when I drew the peacock, a few things, I could hear a few things, and while I was meditating on your sign as well, so one thing that relates directly to the peacock is this sense that really the fact that the peacock can assimilate anything, that really stands out strong. So it feels as though the next few weeks here, it's kind of about, because what I did here when I was meditating, I heard getting on board. So there's this sense of needing to get on board, or a pressure to get on board, perhaps. And then out of bounds. So there is this feeling that that you're pushing the envelope in some area of your life. And perhaps with this, there might be some resistance or some challenges that you're facing, and some blocks. And this is sort of about allowing any resistance that you're experiencing to find a healthy, constructive way to digest that. So instead of just sort of feeling like you're constantly hitting up against a wall, it's sort of about, and another sign has something kind of similar. It might have been Virgo, but because I also was hearing Virgo and feeling this strong connection to Virgo for Sagittarians for the end of this month. And so you might want to check out that video. Or there might just be a strong Virgo archetype, or just a theme, sort of that analytical, like strong, something around the analytical nature of Virgo that's coming up strongly for you as well. So there is sort of this, and then the other thing that came up strongly with this was that there could be some of us, this feels a bit more specific, but some of us might be experiencing some hang-ups around vanity. That feels more topical, a more topical read for this, but I did want to mention it. Okay, let's just start pulling some of these cards. I've already shuffled, and there's something else here though. I feel like I'm hearing something like own it, and it's about who you are. There's something here about owning your own individuality, and again, there's this feeling of pushing the bounds, pushing the boundaries, pushing the bounds. So there's this out of the box feeling that's coming up here. All right. Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Interesting. Okay. So we have the Father of Pentacles right next to the Two of Wands reversed, right next to the Two of Swords reversed. Then we have the Son of Cups reversed. The Two of Swords upright, sorry. The Son of Cups reversed next to the Ten of Pentacles, next to the Eight of Wands reversed. Then we have the Daughter of Cups reversed, right next to the Moon reversed on top of the Nine of Wands. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed on top of the Six of Pentacles reversed on top of the Seven of Wands reversed. So I will say, I feel like financial, physical security is coming up strongly here, sort of a focus on finances, on physical security, on fiscal security, financial security. And I heard hang-ups. So there seem to be a few little hang-ups here and there that you might be addressing over the next few weeks. So with the Father of Pentacles, we see a figure, an energy, an archetype that is really, really stable, that sort of represents this image of really really resourceful, really financially sound, really stable, and even at times sort of this card can represent this benefactor energy. So there is this a sense of being in a position of financial or financial authority or some sort of authority around resources. And this can also represent a strong paternal, but I also heard maternal. So maternal or paternal energy is coming from this card. And right next to the Two of Wands, I'm getting this sense of rooting yourself, of sort of planting yourself. And there's this question of, I just heard, where to? So it's almost looking at where do I want to plant my roots? Where do I want to, I just heard settle my investment. So there is this evaluation of fiscal resources, and this could be some sort of guidance, or this could be also someone that you're seeking out fiscal, financial support from as a means to stabilize something. But there is this question, especially going into at the beginning of this reading here, this will open up and continue to sort of resolve. It feels as though this is something that will resolve itself and will really be addressed over the next few weeks. But it's almost as we're going into this, there is this question of how to create that, how to establish that stability, what to, how to invest. And again, I want to say, even though there's a question perhaps of what, I do want to sort of, I'm feeling the need to emphasize the how. There's this around the how do I do this? And it feels like there might be some guiding energy, something you're looking to help support you in the sorting through the next steps, the way forward. I also heard the way in. Okay. So we have the Son of Cups reversed. next to the 10 of Pentacles, next to the 8 of Wands reversed. So there's this feeling with this, you know, and with this, we have a lot of, you know, creative, very inspired, it's this inspiration and this manifestation, this something, it's like almost that spark, that idea, an endeavor, and then the 2 of Wands is really about sort of the manifestation, the manifesting. It's still the 2 early in the lineup there, so it's the beginning phases, but it's this action-oriented, manifesting energy around whatever this is. Okay, so then we have the Sun of Cups reversed and the 10 of Pentacles, and then the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands reversed, I do feel like it's as though there is some sort of opportunity that comes in. And I do feel I'm hearing contracts, and it's like I'm sort of seeing this payment. So it's like I'm paying this forward. I'm investing. And with the 9 of Pentacles, we often see sort of that investment energy. But the 10 of Pentacles, it's almost like you're putting a lot in. There's a lot, there's this desire to invest a lot in something that it will be slow growing, but it's almost like you're accepting that. So there's this, you're accepting that this will be a process, and it still feels worth the investment. And the 10s we often are about completing something. So there is this completion of something, and with a completion, it opens that way to a new beginning. So there is this sort of there is this completing one thing, and then this new beginning feeling with this card, and also so cyclical. We see all this cyclical nature is coming up here. Yeah, and with the Sun of Cups, it's almost like as if you're pouring it all out. You're really wanting to give your all to something. All in. You're all in. And whatever this is it feels quite inspired. So it's this, my eye is being drawn to this lightning bolt, this colorful lightning bolt. And it's as though there just feels, I'm feeling this great sense of, although sort of you're accepting that you're in process with whatever this is, moment to moment feels just, there's something about, it's like I'm putting my all into this, and although there is a big picture in mind, it's just, I'm so grateful to be doing what I'm doing, to be on this journey, to be finally in a place where I'm now allotting more of my energy, my resources into something that really means something to me, that really inspires and excites and exhilarates me, that even though it might be a process, the moment to moment feels electrifying. So there's this new sort of sense of this new stimulation that's coming back into being for you in a new way. And then we have the Daughter of Cups reversed here, and it's just directly under our Son of Cups. So we have this couple here, this pair, and obviously very related. So this, I want to say couple, I want to say team, And, you know, it could just be brother and sister, but I do feel like there is this this look to connect, this look to partner up, this look to I just heard alliance, to ally, to find an ally. And the Daughter of Cups right next to, and there's this, also it feels as though there, during this time, there's this seeing yourself from a different angle. So there is this strong reflective energy that's coming with the Daughter of Cups. And it feels as though it's like this evaluation of self. And you're looking at all your colors. And you're sort of seeing how it fits together. And it's almost like I feel like you're looking at who you really are. There's this evaluation of values. And there's almost like this affirmation that you're looking for within inside yourself in order to, that you're looking to affirm about yourself inside yourself as a way to sort of anchor that in, and in order to bring that so you can see that expressed more so in your outside world, in your outside reality. And this feels very deep. It feels important. It feels deep, and it feels like it's I just heard you paid your dues, whatever that means. But it feels like it's this. I heard it's been a long time coming. A long, hard look is what I just heard. A long, hard look. So there's definitely this, there is this, this sense that perhaps there are a few things, the way you're expressing yourself in the outside world, for some of you, you may feel like there are some incongruencies there. So there's this thing that you want to show up, you want to show up more so. So there's this kind of, I feel I'm being received in one way that is different from my internal experiencing like my intention, how I'd like to come off, how I'd like to come off. So there's this sort of this identification of the incongruencies between your internal experience and your external experience. And so it feels like you're taking a long, hard look at that, and you're going in and looking to make those adjustments, which is great. And with the Daughter of Cups right next to the Nine of Wands, and with the Moon on top of it. And this feels as though I'm hearing emotionally overburdened. So there feels like there's something pretty heavy here. There's an emotionally overburdened is what is coming up strongly, and it's and it feels like it's been acquiring for some time. And the sense is like it's almost like you're it's this strong sense, this sense of responsibility that I'm hearing is getting out of control. So there's this feeling of you're carrying too much, that's the typical sort of when we're looking at the Rider-Waite imagery. It's this person who's carrying too much on their back. And oh no, I'm sorry, that's something different. But whatever it is, that might be one of the images of a different deck. The traditional one is standing sort of with this guard up. But the feeling that I'm getting is sort of this overburdened, nature. And yes, absolutely, with the traditional Rider-Waite, the Nine of Wands standing behind, this like gate-like structure. So this is like, which can speak to having your guard up around something. But really big time what I'm feeling is sort of this overburdening and this overburdening that's been building. And it feels really emotional. It's just something, and it could be work related, or it could be relationship, this sense that it's this, something just feels really hard. Both physically, like actually hard and consuming, and also really emotionally hard and heavy. Which is partially why it feels and even there is this sense with this that it's almost like poking holes in your, it's like a water balloon and poking holes. And I feel like it's draining your energy, draining your resources as well. Where these like little water, the water balloon is slowly draining because of all these little punctures. And I do feel like those hang-ups, you're looking to sort of go and patch up those holes. And as you're patching up all these little holes, whether it's in whatever's directly connecting to your sense of self-worth. So that could be finances, that could be just self-esteem, belief systems, but it could be a small business. It's something that you've just invested a lot and your resources are connected to. But there is this feeling here with feeling dependent or reliant on someone or something, and then having someone feeling dependent or reliant on you, which can absolutely be connected to this, sort of if you have some sort of dependent there going on. But I do feel that it's connected to your life force. It's taking a toll on that Shakti, that vital energy, that vitality, that chi energy. Chi. And over the next few weeks, it's this, I feel you're being guided to just go through and really do that patchwork. So patch up those holes for yourself, so that way you're not leaking this energy. There's this taking care of business in that way, and there is this sense. I am getting sort of this sense of tying up some. It's a strong sense of like tying up loose ends. So tying up loose ends in order to become more independent. And again, I just heard contracts. And whatever this is it feels very strong. It is absolutely a process that I'm looking at. So this process and it's calling for your patience and for your, you're allowing for it to be a process, because that's where the value is for you. And it's just necessary in order for you to go from one step to the next. It needs to, it just feels like a process. And then coming into, let me just pull a couple little cards here quickly for as we're heading into October. And I knew it. So we have the Son of Pentacles and then the 10 of Cups. So this does feel like there is this relief, and also, progress will be very visible in a big way really soon here. And it's just the Son of Pentacles is just sort of saying slow and steady, and we see this one pentacle, and then there's a sense of this 1 to 10. So there is this this pickup in momentum, and this sense of like slow and steady wins the race, but it does win the race, and this is no different. So there is this build that's happening, and there's a lot of fulfillment on the other end of this, on the other side of this. So there's a lot of fulfillment that's coming up here in October. But I do feel for the next couple of weeks we're just sort of looking at this steady this steady momentum forward, and this this evaluation process, and also this sort of study, this your where does everything go, and the how-tos are being established for you right now. All right, well, so this looks really good, and I hope that this was helpful. Do check out your if this is your sun sign, check out your rising and your moon as well, because these are so general, and it will give you more to work with, so you can sort of put together a more holistic reading for yourself. And yeah, thank you so much for your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. It means so much to me, and I hope that September is off to a good start for you. I'm sending you so much love and light and blessings and all of the beautiful things. I love you. Have a good one, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.